You're here. I'm here. That means that it's another episode of D&D Misfit Adventures. Thank you very much for joining us. As always, go down to the description and join our friends over at minimegastore.com. Use the tag Misfits or coding, all capitals, and that will get you 10% off of your purchases. That is 10%. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else left to talk about this evening. But now, let us go meet the Misfits. Oh, no. Episode 16. So you set an ambush for the Feathered Brotherhood in the Dead Leg Tavern. But all you did is, well, man, God's sake, English is not my first language tonight. But all did not end up the way you wished. Because in the night, a group of small animals crept in and made away with all the stock, food and drink. When you woke the following morning, tiny rodent footprints were all that was left in the tavern, and as they led you outside, they led you into a group of full-sized boot prints which you lost in the crowds of the market square. Terence the Taverner has accused the Druids of this despicable act, and after hours of shenanigans, you came back to the tavern to find Terence the Taverner punching a man on the steps of the Dead Leg Tavern. You ended up in a fight with various elk-horned men, one in particular shapeshifter who succumbed to your beatings and now lay on the floor of the tavern.
For a broken leg.
You knocked him down. Knocked the elk thingy down to 0 HP. So no broken leg. It was just the final.
Oh, boo!
So no broken leg. But this is where we are. This is where you are. Let us begin. Ow, my leg! You prick, you ass prick. There you go. Is that better? Make you feel better?
Thank you. If you carry on, I'm going to break it.
It's already broken. What'd you do that for?
It was either me or you. So I'm going to claim self-defense.
I'd rather it have been me.
So would I, to be honest.
So, as we've been told about this Feather Brothers recruiting, or have we been told this? Sorry, our character. Did we get told as a group that Feather Brothers been recruiting?
No.
It was only me that's got the info, and I haven't passed that on to anyone.
Okay, apologies. I'll retract my statement.
Right.
So, why are you stealing the stuff?
Oh, I didn't steal anything. This nut job just dragged me out of the crowd and started pounding me in the face.
So you're not linked in the Feather Brotherhood?
Fucking a Feather Brotherhood. I was just walking through the market. This guy grabbed me, started pounding me in my face. And you sort of look at him, he's like broken nose, cut black eyes, big lump on top of his head.
Okay, what about them three that tried to attack us? Were they your friends or were they?
And he sort of looks over and goes, "Well, I know them. I wouldn't call them friends, but I know them."
Can I do an insight check on to see whether he does actually know the Feather Brotherhood for that part?
You weren't okay. Remember, it's not a lie detector, so you can only get mannerisms of them.
So I got 19 plus 6, so 25.
Oh damn!
What he's saying to you, bearing in mind he's in absolute agony because he just had a hammer to the freaking leg. At this moment in time, he has got no reason to lie to you. His mannerisms seem truthful.
Okay.
So Terrence, why did you pick this guy out and start beating him up?
He said, "Oh yeah, Terrence." He go, "Right, he's one of them druid bastards, and I know it's them that took my food."
Not every druid's a bastard.
And what about them then? They're in there. They started.
Oh,
a
they're
fight.
probably bastards. But this guy don't know if he's a bastard. He just got beaten the fuck up.
And he sort of comes
By
over.
both me and you.
He puts his finger right in the guy's face and he goes, "Why are you walking past my tavern?" And the guy just kind of goes, "Oh, I was walking to the market. There's a giant market outside the building. I was just going through the bar." Wipes a load of blood off in his face.
Yeah. Can we?
Do we hear a crunch?
Can we check the items on this injured person?
Sure.
Rifle through his clothes, see if anything in his pockets or whatever.
Yeah. You start rifling. Roll me an investigation.
Can I assist with him to give him advantage?
You can have advantage on the investigation.
Nice.
Rogu didn't. Did Rogu stay up?
No, I was in the fight.
That was me. And who else was it?
No, who stayed up for the night? I was A55. Rogu went to bed. Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, carry on. I was trying to remember.
Sleepy boy.
There's fatigue point somewhere.
Yeah, level 1 fatigue.
Anyway,
19.
19. So you sort of start rifling through his pocket. He just sort of sits there and go left a bit, yeah. No, but all you manage to find, you find a small dagger. You find no other weaponry on him at all, except for a small dagger. You find a coin pouch, and you find a little rolled up scroll of paper.
Can I unscroll said paper and read it?
Sure. And written out, it says 2 bags of wheat, 3 bags of flour, 2 bags of cauliflower, etc., etc. And it's just a shopping list.
Yeah, I feel bad now. Although I didn't hit him, so that's fine. Well, the story's checking out, Terrence. He's just getting loads of bags of wheat for some reason.
Probably doing a shopping list for a family.
I told you I was just doing the shop in the market. Get some food, take it back to my village. I don't know what the fuck they were doing here. That's why I was here. These crazy bastards stuff are looking at me.
Just to be sure, Terrence, I think he deserves another punch, just to make sure.
And he just kind of comes over with pleasure. Just leans back and just straight through, just, with nobody stopping him. Yeah.
If it's just the one, fine. If he goes through another one, I will stop him for the second.
It's a clean hit, knocks him clean off the chair, just flat onto the floor. The guy's just sort of laying on the floor and just sort of holding his face, barely clinging on to consciousness.
Now have you calmed down, Terrence?
So he sort of picks up the chair next to the guy and sort of raises it above his head.
Hey, no.
I'm gonna fucking kill the guy. You fucking stole my food.
We know it's a druid. Not this one. We know it's supposedly a druid.
Fuck, it ain't druids. Just throws the chair across the room.
Exactly.
You sort of see he walks off behind. He walks off behind the bar. He kicks one of the guys as he's walking off. All roll me a perception.
Oh,
as
sorry.
you're watching Terrence walk off.
26.
6.
9.
Taco, as he kicks this guy, you hear like a little ting, 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 ting. And Terrence walks behind the bar, lifts up that trap door, does that little circly thing, and disappears.
Do I recognize what that ting 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 is?
You just as he kicked the guy nearest the bar, you heard a ting ting ting.
I'll go and investigate that area with that body then, and see if I can
roll me an investigation.
Well, Lord Taco's doing that because we didn't see anything.
No, leave me alone, please.
I'm gonna help you up.
Just no.
I'm gonna go help you up. I'm not gonna go punch you.
Just want to do a shopping.
Yes, so let me help you up off the ground.
Dudley, please, he's pleading for his life here.
I'm trying to lift him up, not trying to pole drive him.
You just sort of grab him, and he just kind of goes. Ah.
Yes, I understand your saw.
17 on that roll.
Okay. As you go over there, there's sort of like a little smattering of gold pieces on the floor. Only a little smattering, it's like 3 or 4.
Okay, I'm taking those. Thank you.
We'll go with 4.
Okay, we'll take the 4.
But something glistens right up against the sort of like the bottom of the bar area. Something just that like a nice little, just like a little flick of glistening. Yeah, kind of looks like glass.
Okay, I'll pick it up and have a look at what it is.
And as you pick it up, it is to your eyes, it looks like a diamond. Looks like a clean cut, beautiful diamond.
Gents, I think we might want to check the other bodies. I've just found something which looks like a nice little diamond on this person.
All right, then I'll go snoop at one of them.
If you do that, I'll go try help the one that's still breathing up.
It's just going, no, stop it.
I'm helping you up.
You're giving him PTSD now.
I understand how he feels. I feel suffer from the same thing.
It's
different triggers.
Dudley helps him off on the floor and sits him on one of the chairs that Terrence didn't throw across the bar.
Do you want a drink?
Right. From what I've heard, he ain't got any left.
I think he has a running tap.
Running tap. They got plumbing.
Apparently.
Fair enough. A glass of water would be lovely. Aroga, are you going to go over and help him?
Yeah, rummage.
Cool. Both roll me an investigation. But I want you to pick left or right because there's 2 bodies left.
Rogu, which do you want?
I'm left-handed, so right.
Oh, okay.
That's fucking brilliant.
That's like the weirdest thing ever. I'm left-handed, so right. Sure.
Always go the opposite.
19.
13.
Okay, so
water.
You sort of, it comes out. It's almost like brown sludge, loads of it's floating, and you know how it goes. Turn the tap and it goes. Brrr.
Does it shake?
Oh yeah, that's water hammer, 100%. Lord Taco, because Lord went left, and Rogu went right. Is the way I remember it. So Lord went left. Lord found the guy. Lord started rummaging, and to Lord's surprise, he found 3 scraps of parchment sort of, I say scraps, small pieces of parchment rolled up. And no money, nothing else of use. And Rogu, who went right, the body that you search, you have found a few small bits of parchment and 13 gold pieces. And three rope, can't even read my own writing, rubies. Or red gems, look like rubies.
Oh, nice.
They're not rubies, they're rupees.
They're Russian. Take them to the Orcs.
So these scrap bits of paper, I'll show them to Lord Taco as well, assuming that I see he's found the same sort of thing. Can we kind of piece them together? Do they join at all? Or are they distinct?
They're all like rolled up. There's no like bow around them or anything. They're not like neat and tidy, but they're just like rolled up little bits of parchment. Each one has got something different written on them.
What do my three say?
Let me just consult my notes. So Taco's parchments. Let's get these so I can remember myself. So Taco's parchments. Taco's parchment. Parchment number 1 is the remnants of a betting slip. And the betting slip is 25 gold pieces on Sir Gregorius.
No, I feel bad now. He lost.
The other gold, the second one reads 50 gold pieces on right hand guard.
He lost. I don't care about that, but that was my fight. I don't care.
And the third piece reads 100 gold pieces, both to win.
Damn, he liked to splash the cash.
Was this elk creature particular? Is he like well dressed, or does he have any other things that imply he has lots of money?
What? So the guy that you're currently searching, the one.
No, sorry, tacos.
Okay, so the guys that you're currently looking at, they're pretty simple. They've got fur boots, they've got fur pants, they've got like pantyhose as opposed to tights, like tight leggings on, made out of like natural material. Barely anything on top. Small fur over the shoulder, elk horns built onto some sort of fur hat. So they're like very, very wilderness-esque.
Okay.
I'd talk to Rogu and say these are just 3 failed betting slips. Nothing of use.
And these betting slips, I assume it's not a sophisticated betting system. They don't like to have the names of the people on it. It's literally just number and what they bet for.
It's going to be one of those ones. You go up, you hand the money over, and you get your slip.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
But you haven't read your one yet.
Okay. May I please read my one?
So your one is a list of 7 names. And each one of those 7 names, there is a different bet for a different fighter, but on different days.
Oof. I'm
Okay.
intrigued.
So you've got 7 names on 1 day, 2 day, Wednesday, 4 day, etc. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. So yeah, what do we do? It's one day, 2 day, Wednesday, 4 day. We call it 5 day. Sat down day, and Sun's day.
Okay. And does it have the name of the fighter they're betting for?
Yes. So when you go down on Wednesday, which is the day before, the bet was for Sir Gregorius.
Okay.
And it was 10 gold pieces. And on 4 day, I'll come up with a better Monday to Friday. I'll think about it a little bit more. But on 4 day, which is the current day, there is a bet of 20 gold pieces on a gentleman named Tharrock.
Tharrock, eh?
That's Tharroc. Tharrock.
Cool. And that isn't a name we've come across so far. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. Any other names that I do recognize on the slip, or are they all just others?
You want me to name all of them?
Okay. Oh no, you don't have to. It's just, do I recognize any of them?
So we're gonna go. Oh my god, one day. I'm writing all this out so that I don't forget it. Wednesday, 4 day. Actually, I might stick with it if it works. Like that. So you've got Wednesday. Wednesday was Sir Gregorius. Today was Tharrock. 5 day, 5th day, 5th day, 5th day. 5th day was I haven't got my folder in it. 5th day was yes, I remember 5th day was apricot.
Okay. Apricot.
Sat down day, which I'm exactly what I'm calling it. It's spelled Gilles and it's pronounced Gills.
Gills, okay.
And Sun's Day. Because they can't all be funny names. Brian.
Sir Gregorius, he didn't morph into anything during his fight, did he? I'm trying to figure out whether these are all...
Gregorius was just the knight.
Just the knight, okay, fair enough.
The only druid that you have run into the only shapeshifter, unfair to call him a druid, the only shapeshifter you will run into in the fight circle was in Hikmat, where the guy turned into the owlbear and destroyed a Minotaur in seconds.
Oh yeah, the little Irish fella, wasn't it? Was he Irish or Welsh? Some sort. Okay. Do we... Well, I won't remember his name, but should I remember his name? No, we never asked. Well, Dudley never told us.
He entered.
He'd been announced.
He was
as
entered.
Champion.
He was entered as anonymous. He was just introduced as the champion.
Okay, fair enough. Cool. Okay. Right. Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, this betting slip list. Cool. Okay. Yeah.
And all of them varied amounts.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, similar thing here, Taco. Just a betting slip and some rubies for some reason. And I'll kind of jiggle them about in front of him and see if we can, if they seem fake or real or not. Obviously, I don't know because I'm not that rich, but I think Taco would recognize them more.
I mean, I'll have a look and I can do a check to see if they are or not.
Yeah,
being royalty.
Again, like the diamonds, looks like rubies. Same as the other one looks like a diamond.
They look real to me.
Nice. I'll just pocket them. Oh, okay. All right, I think that's probably all the useful information we get out of these guys. Why all these betting slips, though? Or are they just, I think they might just be addicted to gambling. There was,
the other guy just sitting there, just shaking a little bit, sipping his brown, murky water.
While they're doing their little search, I'm probably going to be trying to calm him down and talk, like saying, do you still only got to do shopping? And I heard that you said you got a village?
Yeah, the village just outside. We couldn't afford to get houses in the town, so we're camped outside on the way to the well, sort of not really near the redwoods, but on the way to the redwoods.
May I ask, can we take you there? As I sadly put you out of action.
No, don't. And he just sort of goes, no, you're fine. It's all right. I'll sort myself out. I'll find a stick, and I'll get myself back. He's fine. I'll do my shopping. Just don't. No.
Wait. I'm gonna go check my inventory because I think I got a great club.
The great club. That was the bone. That was the.
No. I actually had one when I started.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So it's like a much more thicker.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because you kept the bone base, didn't you?
Yeah, that's probably in my room. So I'll take it out. I said, I know it's a bit big, but as I'm the one who injured you, here's a makeshift walking stick if you want it.
I mean, with the size of it, you see that he sort of rests it sort of under his arm and sort of holds it with his hand, and you can see it reaches the floor. That's how big this damn thing is. It's an orc-sized freaking great base. So yeah, so he sort of, oh yeah, that'll do. Yep, yeah. Are you sure? I mean, you did fucking do it.
Yes,
sure? And he sort of the eye sort of, you sure?
Hey, you only got swing.
And he sort of
Makes you feel better.
Grabs his shopping list off of the table, just hobbles out of the door. You see him as he sort of takes that first step out of the. You see him go as he's not quite used to walking with a walking stick yet.
Are you sure you don't need a hand? I know.
No, fine. I'm fine.
I'll try to open the door for him.
I'll just close the door afterwards.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be liked as for the druids.
No, but I do have some information for us all.
Oh yes.
So, obviously, I went to the mansion, couldn't get in, but during the market square, I did find. I think you would call them hippies. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the term.
No.
However, his partner, who turned into an owl and a raven and various other things, long story, don't get me started. However, they did say that there is a druid community who is recruiting. Believe he likes the morph of a chinchilla. They did say the location was the east of the city on an island made of bone. And supposedly
village
that
made
is
of bone, but close.
a village, close enough, yeah. A village made of bone.
What, of this island or the next?
It was just east of the city.
Can always investigate, and I know it's a wild goose chase, but it's the best information we got.
Well, supposedly they're recruiting quite heavily. They're using underhand tactics and do kind of work for the thievery types, Mr. Dudley. I think if there's any chance that we're going to find the Feathered Brotherhood, I think it's probably going to be there. However, I do need to take a nap, so I'm going up to bed.
You're not the only one.
So I'll just get the map up for you while I'm. Oh, hello. There you come. I'll have that back. Thank you. There we go. I don't know what happened there. I went back into my WhatsApps. Right. So we'll get this up and so one New Serene village. So all you guys east. There's not a lot east, as you can see.
The druid did say there's a little community, a village. He didn't say where, but he did say there's a village outside of when you
outside the city on the way to the river.
Oh, he did say that.
Mm-hmm.
So it might link up to be the same thing. But he might not like to see me in his village.
Do druids usually have like mind reading powers as well?
Depends on the spell.
Yeah, I mean, there are bits and pieces that like obviously they're spell users, so they can at higher levels get that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out with my mystery bondage partner is a druid, the one I don't have the name of.
Ah.
Oh, okay, I'll figure that out at some point.
Oh yeah, do you still want me to punch you to see if he feels it?
No, not yet. We need him to be there.
Not
first.
yet. Okay.
Yes. Also, can I, if I were attempt to communicate with him, this person, would anything happen? Like if I, while Taco's going to bed, or no, while Taco and Dudley are talking about this, if I like close my eyes and think, can I kind of connect to him?
If that is something you want to try, we'll take it. We'll take it as a long rest. I mean, it's the middle of the afternoon at the minute, but we can take. You can take a long rest, which is 4 hours for Taco, 8 hours for everybody else.
Oh,
855 is fine because he doesn't need to sleep, and Hans isn't here. So you've got 4 hours, depending on what Dudley wants to do, because he took a pound.
Oh, I'm definitely going to sleep.
Okay, so Dudley wants 8 hours.
I will try and sleep as much as I can. If they want to wake me up, they'll wake me up.
Well, mate, it's short rest, long rest.
Well, I'm sleeping. Whatever break I'm doing.
Dudley needs his 8 hours. So Dudley
if Taco wants to go kick me up the arse like he done when we first met him, that's up to him.
Dudley makes his way up the stairs. Taco makes his way up the stairs. Hans makes his way upstairs. 855 just sort of stands in the corner and just goes, right. As you would. Rogu, what do you want to do?
I would like to try and contact this person through telekinesis. No, that's moving stuff. Telepathic. I don't know. A big word.
Seance.
Oh yeah, that's one.
I mean, it's telepathy, isn't it? So
yeah, sorry, that's the one.
It's okay, cool. So you go to your room and you. Well, how are you going to do it? What are you going to do? Like, go and give me, spell it out to me.
I would probably, I don't know, I'd probably sit in the corner, like sort of cross-legged, and just kind of hunch over slightly and concentrate as much as possible, trying to envision this person I met.
I mean, knowing you're not like skilled in the ways of magic, etc. That's cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get you to just roll me a flat D20.
Okay.
Just a flat D20.
$15.
So you sit there and you start to concentrate, and the concentration's quite intense, like so intense that you start to sweat, which is interesting because you're cold blooded. Right. So you start to sweat. You start to feel the water dripping down your face, and within it takes you a while. It's not an instant thing. You sit there concentrated. An hour passes, an hour and a half passes, and you're sitting there, and your mind starts to see images, starts to see sort of like patterns and things like that. And from what you can see from the images and patterns, you can see that they're sort of shaped like tents, they're shaped like trees, they're shaped like people, and you're starting to get a very small uh sort of like picture of something. And as you spend sort of another hour pushing on, the picture starts to become a bit clearer. And all of a sudden, picture perfect. Everything sort of opens up. And although you're looking through the eyes and looking through this, they're not your eyes. It's not your body. You're not controlling what this is looking at. The head moves to the left, moves to the right, looks up, looks down, blinks a couple of times, but it's not you blinking. And as you really start to concentrate, you see a hand come up in front of you as a blue claw appears. And you see him sort of check it a couple of times. And he throws the hand in your face. Just like that. And as you startle, the connection gets broken.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Cool. I think that's something I'd want to try more and more to see if I can increase the efficiency of this connection, or whether it would be always this labored. Yeah.
That took you 3 hours to get to that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll try that whenever we have long rests. See if I can improve that.
But you feel in yourself, you feel exhausted. Like energy sapped just from that.
Okay, fair enough. Did I, during this connection, have any different thoughts? Like, did I hear different voices, or
the connection wasn't strong enough or there long enough?
literally just visual? Okay, fair enough.
The visual you've got. So imagine like a whole blurred screen, and all you managed to get was the hand. As it was sort of, that's what it was focusing on.
Okay, fair enough. Nice. Cool. Then whatever remaining hours I have, I'll try and sleep.
Okay, so I mean it's still the middle of the day. But you can go up and nap. It's fine. So you use the other 4 hours to nap. While you're napping, could he's not here, so I can't get him to do it. Could Rogu and Taco make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
Okay.
23.
Taco is absolutely fine.
14.
Okay. So Taco dead to the world. Just nothing is disturbing his slumber. But Rogo, as you sleep, you hear that whisper in your ear again. I know it was you. I could feel you. I know it was you. That's it.
I don't like that, assuming that is the blue, my blue friend again. He's assuming that I'm against him. Like he cut my arm, and now he's like, I know it's you. It's like, what? I haven't done anything. In fact, if anything, Rogu thinks he's figured out this seed of life thing, and he fully intends to go and eventually tell this person. So yeah, maybe I won't tell him now.
Maybe that conversation will be had at some. But you rest into the evening and you sort of stroll down. When you get down there, the tavern is bare, not a single person in. There's no food, there's no drink, there's no nothing. There's not even a tavern owner anywhere to be found. The trapdoor beyond the bar is shut, and the door is locked from the inside.
No fight.
From the outside.
At least there's no fight tonight. That's fine by me.
All wrong me a perception while you're in this bit.
Oh no.
10.
13.
14.
You start to pick up murmurings coming from outside, sort of like a "What do we want? Fight! What do we want it now?"
Oh no.
And you sort of peep out of the window, and there's this crowd sort of gathered outside the front of just hordes of people, big, tall, small, varying races, elves, dwarves, humans, dragonborns, everything, orcs, goblins, just all sort of standing outside going, "We want fight! Let us in!"
Do we have a note like saying, like on the barkeep saying, like out for a stroll? Or... So we don't know anything.
No.
It's gone missing, and there's a people that want to go the underground pit fight.
Considering I only needed 4 hours, could I use the other 4 hours for other things?
I mean, you all took 4 hours really because
Okay, so
Rogue didn't sleep. Dudley wanted the 8 hours. He wasn't going to get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's so still exhausted. Good to know.
Yeah.
Cool.
In your 4 hours, let's see what you can do. In your 4 hours, you will regain a rage.
Yeah.
And you will regain 7 hit.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you only got the 4 hours. Because if I'd have given you the 8 hours, you'd be sleeping into the night. And then you'd be sleeping through the night.
Yeah.
So I sort of woken you up. It's sort of it's a good dinner time now, around that lovely dusk, just when people want to come into the tavern, spend their money, and gamble a bit.
Okay. Is this is this issue really ours to solve, gents, or could we just leave out the back door and pretend we didn't see this?
You start hearing stuff sort of hitting against the door and the brickwork outside. Like,
Looks like they're already getting rowdy.
More reason to leave.
Yeah, but you got two people who are technically classed as champions in this town. So they're going to be swarming.
and he sort of you sort of see him. He sort of lifts the hammer on
If
his
they
shoulder.
see either one of
Ah,
us.
yes, champion.
It's not nothing to brag about.
Mr. Dudley, break down the door. Let's give them what they want.
Okay, but if someone gets a flying door to their face, it's not my fault.
Agreed.
Fine, and I will completely.
While Dudley's sort of going, oh yeah, whatever. 855 just steps in and just puts his hammer straight through the middle of it. Shattering the door into splinters.
I'll walk on through. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your two champions, Mr. Dudley and the photocopier.
And again, 855 stands behind, really like just confident or full of hammer on the shoulder. Champion.
You see me like mumbling to myself, like getting more and more irate. Not like, but you can see me muttering under my breath, like in Orcish. Like,
855 he sort of steps past Taco and takes a couple of steps down, and you see the crowd sort of step back a little bit. They just kind of go, ooh. One voice, that's right, nobody's doing anything yet. One voice over the back. We want fights.
okay. Random crowd member. Like, I don't think we have the keys to the pit.
And then just another scream. Why is the tavern shut?
Talk to Terence.
Wants me grog.
Don't again. Talk to Terence.
Where is he?
Don't bloody know.
We don't know where he is. But I wants me grog. I want some white world. And they just want in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please calm down. I am Lord Taco. Unfortunately, Terence, the tavernier, is nowhere to be found. However, that does not mean that we cannot have the fight in another establishment or elsewhere.
This is the only one in town. I ain't fucking checking all the way over to Ickmat.
Well,
Mr. Dudley, can you break the lock to the arena?
Fine, and I will just storm.
And Rogu, could you see if you could, by chance, get some grog and some mead? Quickly. I don't care how you get it, just get it to us.
Okay. And then I'll just go to the brown water tap.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen.
Just feed them brown water.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. The pit is open, and we do have the finest grog and mead available. And I'll welcome them in, and I'm going to be the bartender.
Interesting.
This is going to be fun.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's like they all sort of pile in. You see 90% of them all off straight downstairs and disappear off into the pit.
Yeah.
But the few that have sort of stayed at the top are sort of like, Peter Grug.
Oh, coming right up. Rogo, where's that fucking mead and grog?
And Rogu just pours out a cup of that brown water. That's what he's got, right?
Yeah.
That's what he said he was going to do. Jump in the brown water.
And there you go, sir.
He sort of looks at it. Goes, he sort of puts, what the fuck's that?
Oh, this, sir, is the finest and rarest of meads.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh,
no,
good.
Deception. Roll me a deception.
17.
Oh my heavens! Oh, for fuck's sake! So he takes it. He takes a swig of it. He goes, "Hey, not bad."
Yes.
Next guy behind. Yeah, I want my grog.
Absolutely. Rogo, if you'd be so kind as to serve the man. It's very unique and special.
I ain't doing this with everybody. Pours out another thing. Passes it to him. Roll of deception.
Dirty 20.
And these guys are thick as shit. He goes, "Oh, thank you." Just like that. The really high voice sort of steps up, sort of top of the head, just about showing over the top of the bar. I want me white wine.
White wine? Absolutely. Rogo, can you filter out some of the dirt in that?
Does anyone have prestidigitation as a spell? God damn it.
It's okay, Rogo, I've got an idea. Pour a grog and pass it to me without her seeing.
All right.
So put sleight of hand, Rogan.
All right then.
Should be good for them.
I'll pick out any obvious clumps of things as well.
Oh God. What are we doing?
Sleight of hand.
We're going to be your bartenders for tonight.
21.
Oh, yeah, great. You managed to grab a glass off the shelf, pour it, and pass it to him without just looking at wood. Is it ready yet?
And I cast like sacred flame on top of it, so it doesn't look dirty, but it looks really like a nice spectacle to look at.
That's amazing.
You sort of pass it over. It's got the little flame. She goes, "Oh, that's new."
Yes, we call this fire wine, Mom.
Go on, just deception.
Oh no,
fire wine.
Oh, 17.
She sort of, it's the sip and goes, tastes like shit. No, men, and just walks off.
All right. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mom.
And a selection of others. I'm not going to go through fucking everybody. A selection of others sort of come in and they get various greatest meads and finest wines and best whiskey in town and all whatever. All passed over from bartender Rogu and bartender Taco. One head peeps around the door from downstairs, goes, "Is there actually going to be a fight? We're waiting."
Yes. Mr. Dudley.
Mr. Dudley.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Dudley.
Don't suppose you could get started in the fight pit or take over and I'll go down and start it off. since you're the champion, you probably should go last.
Ah, yes. Champion. A55 just wanders off.
I understand, but we need one announcer and other competitors.
Okay, well, I
They
can
haven't showed up yet.
Announce is fine. They won't know. Okay, they don't know me. Rogu, can you disguise yourself?
Yes.
Right.
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Dudley, be very gentle. I'm going to announce this. You two are going to fight, but be careful, be gentle. Remember, this is Rogu. And we'll give the crowd something.
Okay.
Dudley, no raging.
While you're having this conversation, you hear from down in the pit a huge roar, massive cheer come out from everybody down there.
Okay, I've made my way down there. What do I see?
Are we leaving Hans to the bartender?
You can leave Hans to be the bartender, yes. Oh, yes, I would make the espresso with the lemon twist. Fun.
As if we have any coffee.
Don't you worry, I got this thing. Yes, it's great. I don't even know what the accent is under it now, but it will do. But it's very good. As you all sort of walk down the stairs and you sort of step into the arena, you just see A55 standing in there with his hammer up in the
air. I'll enter the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, please, the fight pit will commence with one of our reigning champions, Mr. Photocopier, champion photocopier, and a new contender. Rogan, get in here now.
And you hear a voice from in the crowd go, "That would be me."
Rogan, stand down, stand down, stand down. And we have a challenger. And he welcomes him into the arena.
And he steps out from the crowd, and he didn't really need to because he was a foot taller than everybody. And this huge, burly Goliath just steps through and goes, "My name's Thorok. I'm up for the pick today."
Okay, that's very fine, sir. However, doesn't quite have a gladiator name. You know what? Leave it to me. Leave that to me.
Gladiator name.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have champion A55 versus the Mountain of Grey.
Hey, nice.
The Mountain of Grey.
And he sort of, all right. And he sort of steps out of the crowd and starts walking around the edge. And you hear behind him, dragging just all these noises. And he's dragging a chain. On the end of the chain is a huge concrete boulder.
Interesting.
I hope he does well.
Cool.
He lifts up the chain, drops it on his shoulder, and from the top just jumps down into the pit.
Sweet.
This is where I'll take my leave and watch from above.
Cool. And I'll man the betting station.
Right. Thorok throws over, just slapping this huge lump of rock just into the sand. Right. And Rogo at the top. People are starting to throw gold at you, just left, right, and center. 20 gold on Thorok, 25 gold on Thorok, 10 gold on Thorok. Keep count.
Cool. 25.
So 10, 25, 20.
Mm-hmm.
And you're there because the betting station's still got the parchment, it's got the thing, and you're as quick as they're coming, you're writing out the slips. You know what they look like because you've read them.
Mm-hmm.
Rogan, we can make some money out of this.
Like flicking and writing and flicking and writing and flicking. And all of a sudden, you've got this mound of gold. And for what you know, the calculations running through your head, you've currently got a pile of 2,010 gold pieces.
Nice. We didn't even tell them the odds, and they're just throwing money at us. Odds on Thurrock being 3 to 10. Yeah, that sounds good. Everyone will lose money.
All I'm going to say is
exactly.
on
People lose money.
On the board, Thurrock has already got odds on there.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Damn.
Because it's written out for the week. The names that you saw on that bit of paper are all written out. And each one has got odds. And as you look at Thurrock is 3 to 1.
Okay.
So if Thurrock wins, it's going to cost
over
6,000 gold pieces.
What's the distribution between the bets made for Thurrock and for A55? Has A55 got nothing?
And so A55 is evens.
Okay, yeah, but how much has been bet for A55 to win?
Yeah, what's the odds?
Evens.
No, so how much money physically has been put on A55?
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. Yes, I get what you're saying. Let's work that out, shall we? Let's work that out. So, 1,612 gold pieces on Thurrock. The rest of it on A55.
Oh, damn.
Cool. So 398 on that. Yeah, we're gonna lose money if we'll have to remortgage our pub.
A55 loses.
Oh, we can cheat for him because we make the rules. Ah, nice.
Not like that.
Let's cast a killing spell on Thurrock. It's our fine, so that's fine. Yeah. Cool. We need to do that then.
So Rogue's taking all the bets in, he's gone, oh shit.
Wait a minute.
That's hilarious. I wonder why the DM made it so against the players. Right, coming then. So A55 and Thurrock enter the arena. Thurrock stands there holding a huge chain with a lump of concrete on the end. A55. There's no arena, neither of them are. So this is all down to the DM. You guys to intervene when you feel like you need.
I'm going to be... So I know it's A55's second match. So I'm there staring just in case it goes south.
It's fine. 855 strikes first. You see his hammer get imbued with electrical force as he rains down one huge blow on this Goliath, barely staggering him backwards. Let me just. I will do this properly. I will do this with dice damage. Don't you worry. Thurrock takes one step back from this huge lightning blow. And as he drops the chain off of him, he brings it up with one swing and then just like a flail just wraps it around A55. You see bits of tin and metal splinter off of him. Huge dent in his good arm, just massive bit of metal just sort of hangs up this huge, like 40-kilo lump of rock. Anything yet? Would you like me to let you know what A55's HP is, so you can keep an eye on it?
I think a good visual descriptor would help, so we know if he's in trouble or not, rather than telling us his HP.
Yeah,
obviously we won't know that.
If you let me know when I should go jump in and,
That's right. All right, no.
Before he tries to do the killing blow.
Well, we can't physically intervene because then people will demand their money back. We need to do something subtle, like cast spells on Thurrock.
I enjoy subtle, yes. But yeah, so A55, you see bits of tin splinter off with a huge dent in his good arm. But again, steps forward, rains down a lightning blow or thunderous strike. This one's got a little bit more pep on it. As he crunches into him, Thurrock this time takes 3 steps backwards, like just a huge strike to the chest. You see, he sort of takes a deep breath, stepping forward again, raising up with a swing and a strike. Okay. Not as strong as the first one, although hitting A55, you see bits of the rock sort of break off and sort of shatter away.
Back to the machine. Knocks him against the arena wall.
Knock him against the arena wall.
Yeah, and then I'm going to position myself where he gets knocked back.
Okay.
If he does.
So I will. Okay. The A55's next attack then, under the guise of Lord Taco, is going to be a grapple and a push, which won't do damage, which he actually wins. So A55 just comes in and sort of grapples this guy and moves in 10 feet in the direction of Lord Taco.
Is he against the thing yet?
Not quite.
Okay.
But while he's grappled, Thurrock can't do anything else. So with disadvantage, he is going to try a headbutt, which he sort of can't quite get the reach on him because he's too tall. A55's head down here. Just manages to get his chin on top of his head. Don't quite cut it. A55, while still grappled, is going to again move another 10 feet, this time pushing him up against the side of the wall.
Okay. I'm going to go as close as I can to Tarek and whisper discreetly. I need him to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
11.
He fails. So I'm going to be using command. And this is basically as quiet, but enough so that he understands it, because obviously he does understand it. And the word will be surrender.
Interesting. You see, Thurrock suddenly stops struggling. You sort of see, and he sort of stops and just looks up as if to sort of give a look around, as if he's heard something. A55, in feeling the struggle stop, he's going to step back and he's going to light up that hammer one more time. He lights the hammer up with thunderous smite. And fuck. Wow. Lights the hammer up with thunderous smite, crashing it into Thurrock's chest. And as Thurrock hits the wall breaks and cracks behind him. Such is the force that he's been hit with.
If I'm close to Lord Taco, I will try and stop him falling in.
He's fine. You haven't got to worry about that.
I'm going to use Starlight Step to jump into the middle of the arena. Stop, ladies and gentlemen. It's clear our champion, A55, has bested the Mountain of Grey. But what a fine competition this has been. As you can see.
Just your discerning whisper thing. Is it concentration? Or is it
No, it's literally the spell itself, command, is not a concentration. It literally only you either pass or you fail, and he failed on his save, so he has to obey that command.
Yeah.
But there's no concentration on it.
Okay. Does it last? It just has to obey that command.
It just lasts one round. It's duration of 1 round.
Okay. So Thoric lets out a roar. And grasps the chain hard and lifts it and swings and takes a swing at you.
Can I use, if it's turn based, right?
Yeah.
Can I use my reaction to try to get Lord Taka out of the way?
Well,
I will take the hit.
I've gone fairly far in because of my astral step.
It's 30 feet from you to him.
I can move 30 feet and adrenaline rush.
I know, but it's turn based. So you're going to see him do this. You've got 6 seconds as a reaction.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Don't worry about it. Just get involved next time. I'll deal with this.
Do you have an inspiration?
Sadly not. That's what I'm trying.
If you had about the inspiration, I would have given you up for something cool.
Oh, that's what I'm regretting not saving.
I would have given you that as something cool. The swing into the chain is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And will do potentially 8 points of bludgeoning damage as he swings.
That's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
The crowd, a mixture of the crowd sort of jeering and booing. And he sort of stands there and goes, "I didn't surrender." And it's at this point where you realize that while a barbarian is raging, they cannot be charmed. Because effectively that is a charm spell.
I'm looking at it now. It doesn't mention anything about charm.
No, I'm using air quote DM's discretion.
You're really fucking me over tonight, aren't you?
No, I've let you manage to sell brown water as mead and white wine.
What's the difference?
Exactly. So the crowd start to jeer. The crowd start to boo and start to hiss as this Thoric is basically just because they don't know that somebody whispered in his ear.
Mr. Dudley, now's a good time.
So you said you haven't surrendered. How about you want to face me then?
So A558, I mean, effectively A55 ain't down yet. He's still there with a lightning covered hammer. So
okay. Do you want to go carry on, or do you want to take on me?
A55 just goes, carries on. Champion. Oh, that was an advert, wasn't it? Champion.
Try that again, then you answer to me.
That's all right.
I don't give a monkeys.
You're shouting this from the crowd at the minute. Thoric sort of standing there, still glary-eyed at Taco, but A55 double-handed, swinging his hammer, just coming in. Pow! Hasn't missed a trick yet. Another 11 points on. That's the knockout blow. as he sort of comes in double-handed straight on the back of his head. Just you see Sir just sort of done, and he just straight down, just
Is he out cold?
oh yeah, 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned, he cannot withstand the champion of 855. The Mountain of Grey has been felled. Even though he did lose, and we still beat him, we have a winner.
I just go, champion. That's an advert. I need to find that now. That is an advert. That is like an 80s, 90s advert. Champion.
Why do I feel like it's referencing porridge?
No, I don't know. It's just in my head. It's just I just remember it at the end of the advert.
Champion.
Champion. The Geordie.
It's that accent.
Geordie. Yeah, can't remember it. But...
There was a character on the program called Benidorm. He was a Geordie and he kept saying champion. Is that what you're thinking of?
Ah, could be.
Might be
It
Benidorm.
could be. I've watched that show for years. Could really well be, yeah. Champion. Yeah. That's very
Must
Geordie.
be.
But anyway, yes, the crowd all cheered. Woo! You see loads of people like just throwing their betting slips into the ring, just at Thurrock, who's laying face down on the floor.
I will go down and drag Derek to wherever we take the competitors.
Oh, it's just the holding areas either side. I mean, he didn't enter from a holding area. He jumped from the crowd. But yeah, you sort of pull him out into the holding area and just sort of sit him up.
Taco just brushes himself down and, ladies and gentlemen, while we clear the arena, we present to you our next fight. Now we have our champion, Mr. Dudley. Is there any challenger here who thinks they can take him on?
Not a peep come from the crowd. You hear like the murmurs every kind of go. Everybody sort of looks around, but nothing.
Oh, we could do our fake fight. And then it's a draw, and then everyone who bets loses money because they didn't think it was going to be a draw. Or a double knockout. Or a disqualification.
This is not a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got a steel chair.
No challengers? Very well. I'll present to you one of my own. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ragu, the Rogue.
Ragu? That's brilliant.
Ragu, this is your cue.
What are you dressed as, Ragu? Did you get a costume change, or are you just a white dragon rogue?
So my over-the-shoulder cape number that I can transform the colors of, I'll try and make it into like a what's a wrestling thing? A leopard print. There we go. Yeah.
Ah, Shikaka. Nice.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So yes, in enters a white dragonborn in a leopard print, and Dudley stands there with his hammer. And people rush over to the betting station now. Nobody in there to take the bets.
Can we call down what's his name? Hans. Yeah. Or 855, he can switch over.
855 can print out the betting slips.
Hey, sorted.
It's not a photocopy. He just had them stored in his body.
He's a photocopier.
But
Dell.
855 sort of Taco shouts at him, 855, and he sort of hammer over the shoulder. Champion.
Yes, I've several tickets.
I got that stuck in my head now. And he just sort of walks around, walks up, walks along, and he sort of stands in, hi, yeah. We're taking him in. So what we offering before I take the gold pieces? What we offering on odds? Come on, this Taco, because he's the announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, for this fight, we have our champion, Mr. Dudley, with odds of 2-1 being the firm favourite. And ladies and gentlemen, my champion, Ragu the Rogue, being odds of 5-1. If you want to bet on the underdog, feel free.
What was Dudley?
2-1.
2-1 and 5-1. Okay, Dudley, 417 pieces. And Ragu, 202.
I'll approach both contenders and quietly. Right, ladies and gents, Rogu, I need you to start losing initially, but then pull it back. We can make more money this way. Mr. Dudley, you're a great fighter. Make it look genuine and that you lose.
You want me to take the dive?
Yes, but there's loads of money, and I will get you something really nice if you do.
What if we both lose? Then no one's bet for that. No one wins.
You want a double knockout?
He's
so okay, double knockout it is.
So just to remind the players, when there was no clear winner, it was an evens payout.
So there's no win-win.
No. So we'll
if you remember when
Dudley's
opponent was killed by outside interference.
Okay, yes. so we'll stick with the initial plan. Rogu, make it look good, start losing, and then come back strong. Yes.
Wait. Let's work out the maths here.
The maths are better. 5-1 odds at 200 is 1,000. 2-1 odds is 800. We can make more money.
Okay,
we at least break even with profit.
If we both lose, though,
if we both lose, we all lose.
If it's double knockout, we don't win anything.
Yeah, but see, okay,
Rogu, listen to royalty. I know this. My education is better.
I know,
you leave this to me. This is my stuff. I'm able to do all this. You just do what I tell you. Rogu, shut up. Get in position. Just win at the end. That's all I ask. Right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, challengers to your corners and positions, please. And I will exit.
I've never seen Jack do that before.
That was the first time I've seen Jack do that motion at all.
But yeah, and on a double knockout, it'd be evens payout. So what they bet, they would get back. So you wouldn't make anything.
I will send you guys a mathematical proof later on of why that's not right. But we'll carry on.
Fair enough. I understand why you're frustrated.
I know the maths. I've done it. I already know.
All right, we'll carry on. So what was the plan? I go over, yeah?
You win, yes. You win.
Sweet.
I take the dive.
Cool. Dudley Jobs. All right.
Yep. I take the L.
Right, so what was the original pay? Was 2012 pieces. Right, I'm just doing the 1600. 16, 12, that was it. Cool. Okay, cool. I mean,
my maths are wrong.
Too late now, man. You're up on the edge.
Yep, never mind.
He's realised it, Jack. Yeah. I mean, you guys put on an absolute show. Swinging.
I'll clarify. Now, I did not use. I'll pretend to rage. but I'm not using it.
It's fine. Would you both roll me a performance check?
Oh damn!
Because you're air quote fake fighting.
Can I say because of my person background, I could use advantage?
No, because you don't know you've never done a fake fight in your life.
What do you mean I don't do fake fights?
19.
Rogue is good.
18. I got lucky with that.
You guys put on a WrestleMania worthy main event. It's full of everything. You got the Hogan comeback, and he gets it all. Rogu, what's the knockout blow?
Finger poke of doom.
Ah, vicious. He sort of pulls it out. Pow, just a huge
back bumping.
Dudley goes down. I mean, because of your performance roles, the crowd go potty. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, it's a champion. And they're all going absolutely bananas.
Nice.
So
Do the
with
various Hogan poses.
So that is 1,004 payout, and that is. I'm just working out what your payouts are. So A551 at evens. So that will be a payback of 60. My God. Your total number of gold orders. 19. Don't do maths. This 11 carrying 1, 2, 3 carrying nothing. 6 is 12 carrying 1, and there's 2. So you had 2,231 gold pieces. Is that right?
Damn.
210. It's 210. Hold on, because I've done something wrong. Yeah, so you're paying out. What have I done here? It's 210, wasn't it? See, this is why I've lost it. Don't worry. It was 210 and 619, so it was 2629. 2629. That's more like it. Yes, that makes more sense. And out of that, you've got to pay out 1,000, and you've got to pay 2,616 pieces in bets. So yes, I've done the maths.
Really?
So you took a grand total of 2,629 gold pieces over the table in bets. After paying out the evens for A55 and then paying out the 1,004 gold pieces for Rogu's victory, you walk away with a staggering 13 gold pieces.
Really?
How much did we make from the top side from the drinks?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh, we forgot to charge people.
No, they're paying, they want it.
So over the bar, you made 15 gold pieces. So you actually made more over the bar than you did.
Okay, we got 28. Cool.
28 gold pieces.
Divide that by 6.
5, 25 of them.
Well, no, but you got hands, A5. Oh yeah, there is only 5, isn't there?
Oh, unless you're thinking of Terence?
No, we've done his job for him.
True.
Okay, so we each get 5 gold, and I'll take the extra 3 because I had to organise all this. So I'll take 8.
Hey, nice.
A55 just sort of champion.
Yeah, that's fine. A55 can have my 5, making him A555.
Just remember that you've given A55 your extra 5 because A55 ain't here.
Oh, okay. I'll forget. Yeah, I won't give him that then.
So yes, after a successful night, the crowd all start dispersing and sort of making their way out. It was all right. I don't know who these fucking weirdos are, but we got a new champion. Yeah, A55 and Ragu. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, shame about that freaking Dudley. He might do better next time. Who knows? You know, we'll see him again. Can't wait for tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to seeing Apricot. Leaves you guys in there.
Are they gone?
Well, that was a successful night. Well done, all.
So, do we hire people to do this for us every other night? Because we can't be here every night. Do we get some of the coin guard, get some of not Cornelius, Constantine's people?
I don't know. I quite like
actually
this. Yeah, I quite like this business adventure personally.
Oh, right then. Or we try and find Terence.
I think Terence just locked himself in his own room. I hope so, anyway. Unless he's gone druid hunting and started beating every single druid he sees.
Oh no, he went out, didn't he? We don't know where he is.
Terence was in the room while you guys wasn't in the room while you guys were interrogating this guy and getting information, whether he punched him in the face and then went down to his room.
But then when we woke from our 4 hours, he obviously locked it and everything else. So we know he's not around.
Should we knock on his bedroom door? To see if he's in his room?
Well, I did say when you came down he was not there.
Ah, fair enough. He's
Well,
still not here?
That's good. That's a good point, actually.
Because you see the shattered door of his home.
You head up the stairs and get back into the bar area, and everybody sort of dispersed. The door with everybody sort of in and out of this shattered, splintered door. You sort of see, but you see this head sort of poking in with sort of like a rounded helmet on. Hello. What's going on here then?
I'll pretend to act injured.
Thank you.
We've been robbed. Can't you see our door has gone?
Well, it's interesting you say that because I was chatting to the proprietor of this particular venue earlier on because he was telling me about some thievery, but he told me that he locked the door. And would I mind turning up with the keys to search the said building and look at clues? And now I get here to find the door smashed to smithereens. Anybody mind telling me what's going on here, please?
Absolutely, I will. It's a heinous crime. We had a crowd wanted to fight Pitt, and they wanted to fight in the arena. We were in here, tucked away nicely, sleeping, resting, when we heard all this commotion and a loud bang. And they destroyed the door. I mean, look, you can tell it's been blasted.
I'm there trying to hold in my laughter, like trying not to laugh.
It's fine. I mean, 855 there just jumped. Yes, I can see. Roll me a deception.
13.
Okay. So the gentleman in question that were just leaving this venue as I approached, screaming about a new champion and something about spaghetti sauce. I didn't quite catch it. But there's fight. I mean, who was taking the bets if Terence is not present?
We have no idea. We were upstairs. We heard the commotion. We went to investigate, and the crowd were just manic and hysterical. We have no. Do you really think someone as finely dressed as myself would ever cause a commotion? Absolutely not, sir. But we would like our door repaired. I mean, I'm shooken to the core here.
This is something I will have to look into, of course. But hello, find him. There he is, a bit deeper. So, yes, I will get the door seen to. Then I will continue my investigations. I will have a chat with some of the patrons that just left this building. I recognise a few of them from the marketplace. And we will get to the bottom of this saga forthwith.
Splendid. Thank you very much.
But for now, I will just get a couple of guards to stand over this broken door. If you guys wish to leave this venue and make your way to another place of residence, thank you.
Right.
Champion.
I don't think after that scare, I think we should probably get some rest for the night and then venture off to see what we can find out about the Feathered Brotherhood.
Shall we go to our home?
Where else?
Is a place of residence.
Do we see Screech there when we arrive?
Screech is sitting on his little pedestal.
Has he got a note or anything?
Lovingly for his owners to arrive. We haven't fed him for 2 days.
Oh yeah, and you
Oh
feed
damn! Sorry,
Ah,
Screech. Apologies, Screech.
Is there like a rat we can try and catch and give it to him?
I just any old food. Yeah. Just sort of like a huge fang just digs in. Just
Has he got a note or is he there?
oh, I don't know. Does he have a note? How long have you been gone? 2 days. Yes, he has a note.
Can someone read it, please? Can someone else read it? Because I can't.
Someone else read it. As you sort of peel it off of his leg and unraveling it, and you start to read through it, you can see it's been written really hastily, like in a hurry. Although you don't know how long Screech has been sitting there with it on. But it's written, we have received word of Constantine still being alive. And if we wish him to remain as such, we must sign over all gambling establishments to the Feathered Brotherhood. And it's signed Sir Simon Stevenson.
How am I going to do my business now? I really enjoyed it.
So we can go talk to the warden, like we did. Show them the evidence of what they want. Or try and find those druid circles. And try and find this chinchilla.
Yeah, I'd say maybe head to the chinchilla first. Just because I know the warden was very skeptic of people around him listening in. I don't know if he'd be able to really do anything if he's still a bit paranoid. Yeah, that would be my suggestion. Try and find these druid group first and foremost. And give them these hands. Yeah, like them. Cool. So I think we'll tuck her in. I reckon we'll tuck her in for the night and then head there in the morning.
Very well. You all make your way to your various rooms. A55 just stands quietly in the corner of Hans's. Just hammer over shoulder, thumb up, just champion.
Is that going to be in the wake-up call?
Champion. But the again, would Lord Taco and Roby roll me wisdom saving throws?
That's a nat 1, so 7.
12.
Oh dear. So, we'll do Roby first because Roby knows exactly who's going to show up.
What's up, dude?
Dude!
What's up, brother? Been a while.
The whispers appear in your dreams again. It's practicing trying to see me. I appreciate the effort. Means you're more capable than I originally thought. And although I know that you know more than you're letting on, the seed of life will be mine eventually. But I have information for you. Hope to see you soon. And he drops off. Taco, in a dark starlight setting, almost as if you're standing on an empty, rocky surface, nothing around you but the darkness of space and stars glistening in the sky. A familiar face appears to you, sort of like an elderly. Do we go with automaton or did we go with Warforged?
It was Warforged.
We're going to go with Warforged. An elderly-looking Warforged, not as elderly as A55 himself, but an elderly-looking Warforged appeared and goes, "Young master, it has been a while. I have searched high and low for you. Where are you? Please give me some recognition of your placements. We are looking for you. Please help us."
Alfred! Alfred! Oh, I've missed you, Alfred. It's horrible here. The people are atrocious. They've got no common courtesy for royalty. Please, please tuck me in. I miss those days.
As much as I would like to, I am what's the word? The servant of royalty. I have been told by your parents to give you this. And he passes over a. Now this is unlike the parchments you've seen before. This is beautifully rolled with ribbon and silver wax.
Oh.
And the wax seal on it is your family's crest.
Yeah. Please tell me it's my cue to go home, and I'll open it up.
As you open it up and you start to read it, your eyes widen, and you feel a sense of dread in you as in your father's handwriting, saying, in your banishment, you have been stripped of your title, you have been stripped of your royalties. You shan't not return until Alfred says otherwise. He can now he can find you, now he can see you. Be good, my son. Be honest, be brave, but most of all, be royal.
Ouch.
What a dick! Mother would have treated me differently.
Your mother was the one that scribed this note.
Fine, Alfred. I'm somewhere here. Can you find me?
I can find you. He passes you over a small black candle. If you ever wish to talk to me, light this candle.
Thank you, Alfred. You've always been the one I've respected the most. Tell my parents I hate them still. Thank you.
Very well, young master. Farewell. And just fades off into the black space.
I wake up in like an angered sweat. Lost my title and what? Nope, I'm still royal. I've still got royal garbs. I am royalty. I am the heir. Nope, that's me. Yep. And yeah, I'll just wake up and proceed to go downstairs.
I was just going about to ask, do you shout this? I am what?
Yes. I think it's more of a sign of reassurance that I still am royalty, yes.
I am royalty! Just...
and slam in the door as I leave my room.
Nightmare? As I'm like, there's like...
Oh, yeah,
I don't sleep. I don't sleep. No. Just confirmation that parents are parents, you know. Just problems. Nothing I can't handle.
What's parents?
Oh, Mr. Dudley. You lucky person. Oh, if only I didn't have mine, I'd be emperor of a planet by now. Ah, we can dream, Mr. Dudley. We can dream.
Loving it. You're carrying on the facade. Beautiful. You all sort of gather downstairs and meet and sit around your table, sort of Screech sitting in the corner of the room, letting out some sort of horrifying noise while he scoffs into his raw liver or whatever you've given him. A55 just happily standing in the corner because he doesn't eat, doesn't drink, doesn't breathe, etc. Yeah, what's the plans for the day?
Right, gents, I hope we're all well rested and we need to go and find that chinchilla. I think my business venture is going to be stumped without them.
Okay, so hold on. Oh, do notes. So we are now episode. What are we episode? Episode what?
16, I think you said, didn't you?
Episode 16.
Episode 16, which is taking you to a lovingly day 11.
Ooh. And it's 5th day, yes?
No, it's
If you're going to try and keep up with that, yes, it's 5th day.
5th day. Okay.
Oh, it's 5th day.
Well, yeah, because it was 4 day was thorough. So 5th day is apricot.
So what day did we actually arrive on the island?
Oh man, you can count back. I'm not even going to follow. Day 11.
That's what I got. That's what I thought. If it.
There you go. There's 11 to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You arrived on 2 day.
2 day, cool. Fair enough.
You arrived on a 2 day.
Going up on
It sounds like a kid that can't quite speak properly. Hey, 1 day, 2 day.
Really, we're doing days of the week on style.
It's 1 day, 2 day, Wednesday, 5 day. It's good, yeah. Good. Yeah, is it 5? Yeah, 5 day, 5 day. Yeah. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You arrived on a 2 day.
Nice.
Yes. What's your plan for the day, gents?
Yeah, so go look for that chinchilla, I think is the main plan.
So potential druid village and keep an eye out for a chinchilla.
Village made of bone.
And the village made of bone. Have I missed something with this chinchilla?
Apparently, he was the person who was recruiting.
Yeah, he was an odd individual.
Who weren't frolicking with rabbits and chose a chinchilla.
Oh my god, I forget how crazy my mind is sometimes. Yeah, you're right. Frolicking with rabbits, there's a fucking chinchilla. Oh dear, yes.
Seeing as we have Screech here, would it be worth sending a message over to anybody, perhaps warning the people of Hikmet that the Feathered Brotherhood are looking to take over the gambling establishments? Or maybe send to, what's his name? Doomcott, that there are druids about? Or should we just let Screech frolic on with his day? Actually, no. If we bring Screech with us, then he'll know this place we're going to, and then he can come back because he'll learn the route. Yeah, let's bring Screech with us. And I'll just kind of grab Screech and put him on my shoulder.
Yeah. That's our hailing real. I just deafening.
Oh.
Remember, you can't force him. You have to. You can't just grab an animal.
No, he likes it.
But you calmly all gather your bits and pieces. And you head to the door of the house and step outside. Beautiful, fresh morning. There's sort of a bit of mist in the air, bit of damp hanging around, like dew still on the concrete.
I'm gonna go bring the bone mace because we're going to a village of bones.
Fair enough.
So I don't look.
Are you going to carry that as well as your maul?
No.
They're both about the same weight.
Yeah. So as I got told it's village of bone, I'm gonna go try take the bone one just to fit in.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna take my.
So you're gonna leave your golden maul at home.
I'm gonna put it in a safe spot. Yeah, look like in a If they have it, a locked ottoman.
Too long for the ottoman. You sort of tuck it under your bed and hide it underneath all of your loincloths. It's fine.
Fine.
I don't know. Hide it under all of your dirty loincloths. Less chance of people looking under them.
True.
But you all set off, and it's a beautiful morning. There was a bit of damp in the air. You can hear the bellows of the as the horns of ship approaching in the harbour. You sort of gaze over, and just over the top of the city wall, you can see the top of huge masts, grand white sails coming into dock.
So we're gonna be more guards or more brotherhood?
Do we take a little detour and have a look, find out?
Well, we don't know what brotherhoods look like.
They may have feathers, I hope. Unless they're lying to us. Okay, fine. We'll ignore it.
I just so far the druids that you've met have been, well, the shapeshifters that you've met have been rabbits, chinchillas,
Yeah,
an owl, or robin,
Owl bear,
isn't that helpful?
robin,
owl bear, and elkish.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not helpful. All right, sweet.
But you set off into the morning, into the glorious morning as you should, and that's where we'll take it.
Cool.
So you step out into the town square and you gaze upon the beautiful sort of posing statue of Constantine sort of standing there again. Every time you look at it, it just seems to have a different pose. But it's a beautiful morning. The marketplace is all starting to set up and sort themselves out. But yeah, head where you want to head, gentlemen.
Before we do, are there any jewellery stands being set up?
I mean, yeah, it's a marketplace full of everything.
So I wouldn't mind checking whether those rubies and that diamond are real.
Yeah, you had the same idea as me. I'm curious about it as well.
Okay. So you wait for a while and let the stall holders get their stall finished. I will give you the selection of 3. There are 3 jewelry stalls. Some have got beautiful dangling necklaces. Some, you look at the front, one's got beautiful necklaces hanging. The other one has got bracelets or bangles. And the other one is primarily rings. So there you go. So you've got 3 to choose from.
The size of the diamond, what would that be? Would that fit a ring?
It's quite. I mean, it's large. I mean, if you stuck it on somebody's ring, they wouldn't be able to put their hand in the pocket. Okay,
so I'm probably looking at bracelets and.
And the rubies?
Much smaller, sort of like 20p size.
Okay, still quite chunky. Okay, yeah, I'll check in the necklace one.
Jim, okay. Which one do you want to go to first?
Start with a diamond.
Okay. So you bring back one of my favorite sellers. So you step in, a very elegant looking elf gentleman with long white hair, huge pointed ears sort of sticking up. Like I mean, freaking huge. These things stick right back, but very elegant, sort of white gown, gold trim. And yes, and how can I help you this morning?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't need to go deal with him.
No, you're not going to take the lead then? Okay. Yes, we were wondering if you could perhaps check the quality of these jewels we have perchance accrued.
Yes,
and he hands him the diamond.
Capable of checking what you have for me? Would you mind placing it in thy palm?
Certainly. And he places it nicely into his palm.
Thank you. And he sort of looks at it and he sort of gazes over it and he sort of turns it over, gives it another look, from in and out, in and out. Yeah, a rare piece, not diamond. Back to it again. Interesting. Very interesting. Sort of goes to a book, starts flicking over a couple of pages, runs down. Yes, I thought as much. Goes back to it. Passes it back to you.
Thank you.
It's a very rare piece, not found in normal circumstances. Generally found very deep, and I mean deep, if you know what I mean, in the bowels of the earth. Dwarves have dug this stuff up and they've considered it king's jewels. The item itself is of glass construct, really, but to describe it as a diamond is unfair on it, as its value would to the right person would be exponential.
Oh, I thank you very much. Do you have a name for this gemstone?
Well, the common term is a king's jewel, but the dwarves would call it aramite.
Ooh. I think I much prefer the term of king's jewel. Suits me very well.
And he sort of stares. As you say that, he stares at you. Just goes, royal, really interesting.
Can you not tell by my garbs and expensive jewelry that I'm not common?
Looks down at himself, goes, I'm very well dressed. I'm not royal.
Well, thank you for your time, but I can assure you, sir, I am very much royalty.
Interesting.
I'm so glad I don't need to deal with him no more.
Oh, he'll return. Don't worry. He's.
Oh, I'm not saying that he ain't returning.
He's not making a one-time appearance. So.
Oh no. I'm just saying, as the last campaign, I had to go deal with him because I was a spellcaster.
Yes.
No, I'm not. I don't have to go deal with that knob.
It's fine. He goes, is there anything else I can help you, Joe? Bye-bye.
Well, you press that button. You should never press that button.
Yeah. Oh, good. Don't you want your ruby sorted?
He was going to a different stall.
Oh, he was going to okay. Then
you went to the
bracelet one.
Bracelets, yes. Bracelet. You both went to the bracelet one then.
I went to the necklace.
Yeah, he went to necklace. I went to bracelet.
Okay. Again, you step into the naked. You step into the necklace.
Oh, hello.
You step up to the necklace.
There is that kind of thing.
And there is a short halfling behind. They're quite rotund. He's of the larger portion of the halflings. If he probably laid down on his back, he'd be about the same height. And he sort of jumps up on the stool, looks over you, go, "Hey, you're the kind of guy that I want to be talking to." "Yes, yes, indeed. Oh my God, look at what you've got. You're amazing. You're glistening in the sun. What can I do for you?"
Hi, I found these red gemstones, brother. Would you be able to take a look and see if they're worth anything?
"Well, that's the game. That's the aim, and that's what I'm going to be doing for you." "Yes, it is. Oh, please pass them over to me. Thank you very much." "Oh, yes. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They are beautiful." And I am going to give it a little bit. "Oh my God, yes. Look at them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Stunning." And just keeps, again, in and out, sort of push one down, picks another one up. "Oh my God, that's even more beautiful than the first one. Oh, I used to have a wife this beautiful. Do you know what she took from me? Fucking everything." Puts it down, goes to another one, sort of thing. "Oh, yes. This is as beautiful as my current wife. You should see her. I'd ride her till the sun fucking comes up. Oh my God." So what are you looking to do with this one, gentlemen?
I just want to know what it is, really. If it's ruby or some other weird kind of thing.
Well, the best way I can describe these, my friend, is they are fire shards. Yes, you heard me right. They are fire shards. Cast in a volcano, made from the fire rocks themselves, deep, deep down in the underbellies of the island. Where did you come by them, I must ask? Because not very often I come past such a beautiful piece of jewelry.
I found them in a
Interesting.
volcano.
It's a good find. They are a rare piece. They are not something you would come by. I mean, the elemental shards that you can find on these islands are beautiful, beautiful pieces. You can with the fire shards, and you can get the earth shards. You can get water shards. You can get air shards, and my favorite, the most beautiful, because I've got one right here, and he sort of pulls the necklace out and he goes, "This is my ice shard." And the crystal itself, it is a perfect white. Like, couldn't be any whiter.
Mm.
There he goes. This is my eye shard. I found this. This is mine. I say I found it. I found it at the market. I purchased it. It cost me a pretty penny, but it is all mine, as he puts it back into his thing. But for 3 fire shards, that's a very rare find to 1, but 3. Interesting.
Do these shards have any other particular properties? Can they be imbued with anything, or are they just merely valuable gems?
If you can find the right, what's the word? The right manufacturer. If you can find the right maker, if you can find the skilled craftsman, that's the word, a craftsman, then you could fit something of such beauty to an armor, a weapon, a shield. Imbue them with such. I mean, I wear mine just as a necklace because I'm not much of a fighter myself. But if you were to put this on a sword, I could imagine that the sword of flaming flame would come bursting out and maybe singeing your eyebrows if you had any, of course.
Okay, interesting. Okay, thank you. And are you able to turn one of these into some jewelry, like the lovely necklace you have on you?
No, not me. That's not something I can do. My necklace was crafted by my beautiful, marvelous, fantastic ex-wife. They're starting to go Australian now for some reason. I don't really know why. But yes, my beautiful wife, she was the one who organised all this for me. She was the one that sorted it all out. She was the one that put it all together. But unfortunately, it was my ex-wife, not my current wife. And as I say, my current wife's so beautiful. I will ride her till the sun comes out. My ex-wife, I would have done exactly the same thing, but if I went anywhere near her now, she'd probably step.
Okay, good to know.
As you can imagine, talking this way, you would get quite annoying in an evening sitting down in front of the fire trying to read books.
Okay, sweet.
If there's anything else I can do for you, I mean, please just tell me. I mean, I'm one of those guys that if you ask me a question, I'll give you an answer. So if you got any questions, any kind of questions, I'm gonna answer until the cows come home.
Right, I'll give you one more question.
Did I tell you about that? Cows came home. Oh yes, those cows came.
Cool, I'll take it and leave.
Sorry,
take the gins and leave.
Well, thank you for coming. It was a pleasure talking.
Sweet. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll take the gems, put them in my pocket, and meet back up with the group and look to head off.
Sorry, I just got a message I wasn't expecting.
Okay.
But yes, cool. Anything else you want to look for in the marketplace while you're there? I mean, you're there, so.
I'm quite content at the moment. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good as well, I think.
Same here.
Okie dokie. You are heading where? Where you going? You haven't told me yet.
Heading to find this chinchilla on the Bone Island.
Yeah, so we were on
Which is east.
East of the city, yeah.
East of the city. So you east of the you've been okay. East of the sea. There's a lot of east of the sea. It's a big island. So you walk out the east gate and you stand there and you can see the queue of people or the queue of carts going over the bridge as normal. You can all roll me a perception because I'm going to give you something you've never seen before. I think maybe
30-20.
13.
15.
Very nice. I mean, all of you aren't blind, so as you walk out of the sea, you know the path that normally turns and heads north and then breaks to go over the bridge and then continues to head up. You know the way. You know that way because that was where you lost poor Bert. No Brett.
Oh.
God rest his soul.
But as you look at the path as it comes out of the sea, you can now see that there is a trodden path that heads south along the coast.
Well, might as well see where this goes.
It's not quite as trodden as the other path because that's a main path, but you can see that the area has sort of been trodden down a bit as if there's been movement across it.
Cool. Let's press. If everyone wants to follow the path.
Is there any like tracks? Like, would we recognize the footprints? Are they animal? Are they?
I mean, it's just you can see where there was grass, there is now flat grass, and you can see most of it sort of like been trampled and pushed and ripped, and there's no tracks as such, but you can see there's trampled and heads off that are sort of south and down. I shall. Let me share. Yeah, so there we go. Right, so I put the map back up. So as you come out here, you can see that there's the queue coming from the bridge and running down there. But as you come out, you can see that this area here has now started to go down like that, and it's trodden.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, go. I'm happy to go down that path.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I have a map. So you can walk down the newly trodden.
Might as well.
Yeah.
You step down in the new the English. You start walking down the newly trodden path, and although like it goes on for a while, you can see it sort of comes along to the edge of the beach. And as you sort of look down, you can see that there's this beautiful sort of sanded area on the runs around the south of the island, or the south east of the island. Absolutely stunning sort of coastal beach area. Various sort of creatures sort of frolicking on the beach themselves. You sort of catch the large shadow of something hovering in the water, but you're not looking for anything in particular. The path sort of continues along until the trodden path sort of continues along until it starts to just gently go down. So you start to head. Nice little coffee. Starts to gently head down, and now the area itself, you're starting to head downwards on a path and leave the original sort of space of the land, and you're walking down the side of a cliff now, down to the beach, still following the trodden path.
Yeah. I'm gonna go try to keep my eyes out for a bone village.
I appreciate the remembering of the bone village. You walk around, the path doesn't sort of shrink or doesn't get narrower. It's about 5 foot wide, running along the side of the mountain. I mean, no, it's sheer sort of cliffside, and the other side sheer cliffside. There's nothing around you, sort of like 40 feet above and 60 feet below, as you're sort of walking around. Again, seeing various things down on the beach. All roll me a perception.
26.
Dang, bro.
6.
3.
The 26. So Taco sort of frowning and sort of keeps looking over at the beach. And as he sort of looks down, he sees something sort of under the water. So just something that just catches his eye while he's walking along. And from what he can see from the top, looks like a huge rib cage. Probably measures 60 foot long.
Jeds, there seems to be something in the water. Quite big. Looks like ribs. I mean, I am hungry, but not kind of the ribs I wanted. I'll go closer and have a look.
I know I'm not. That's not. I don't think I'm stupid, but I won't be surprised if there is ribs in the sea. There's plenty of things in the sea.
The getting closer to it, so you're 60 feet above, because this is this. So you look down and sort of you can see it off into the water, off of the beach. Not very deep, like just underneath the water level.
And then just progress down and closer to it. Did the ribs pattern, like, are they quite spaced out between these little sections, or are they very narrow?
Oh, okay. So you're trying to figure it. So you've got what Taco can see then. Taco can see a 60-foot long vertebrae.
Mm-hmm.
And as he counts, there are 18 ribs. Or 18 lines. So 36 ribs.
Okay, sweet.
Hell of a barbecue.
Cool.
I just believe whatever Taco says. Because I can't see it.
Yeah.
What's in there? Oh, water.
That means blue down there.
Mr. Dudley, do you have any rope on you?
Think so. I don't know if you gave it back to me when we.
Yeah, when we did the thing. Yeah.
Well, because if you do, I got 50 length, 50 foot.
Do you still have your bag of holding, Lord Thaco?
Absolutely.
Okay. I was just curious. All
right. So with Mr. Dudley's rope, I want to tie mine and his together to give us 100 feet. And then I want to see if I can get like a stake or like a solid peg and a hammer from the bag of holding.
Roll me a d20.
That's a natural 20.
Hey!
Yes, there's pittons and there's climbing pittons, there's hammers, there's claws, there's climbing equipment. Yes.
Okay. Then I'll use the ropes, time, and like hammer in several pegs to make sure it's sturdy, and then abseil or ascend downwards.
Fair enough. Just give me a dexterity for your ability to abseil down to the beach.
That is 10.
He's not great. It takes you a while. You get it caught in your robes a little bit, sort of get a bit of a rope burn on your royal robes. Sort of coming down, your bag of holding tips up a little bit, and a few things sort of fall out. Nothing major. But you managed to get down. You managed to get down to the beach with a little bit of embarrassment as the others look on. Hans is probably throwing some sort of weird profanity at you for being, oh yes, lads. In these
At least you didn't do the head shake this time.
I'd like to see you try.
No, I'm not that stupid. I'm waiting up here for you.
And then yeah.
Do you want to go first, Rogu, or shall I?
I do not want to go down there.
I
appreciate Rogue's honesty. No, fuck that shit.
We'll see what Taco says first, and if he thinks it's safe, we'll descend.
Can we actually hear him? It's 100 foot, 60 foot down.
It's only 60 foot down.
60 foot. He can scream. Up. Holy fuck! He's going to eat me. It's fine.
Oh shit!
You head over to the edge of the water. Are you going to go in, or are you? What's the hit here? What's the plan?
I'm going to equip like my shield and spear, because I don't think a longbow works quite well underwater. And I do want to investigate it and have a look around it.
Okay. So, as you descend into the water, and the beach quite sharply, the sand disappears as you sort of go in. It sort of drops off. You sort of get to your thighs, and then there's almost like a quite severe drop down, sort of 40, 50 feet. So you step on and you find yourself floating in the water, shield and spear in hand. It's going to be an interesting swim. But yeah, you put your head under the water and you look down. Do you want to swim down to it, or are you going to take what you can see from where you
are? Can I do, before I make a decision, can I, with 300-foot range, can I do a perception just to make sure there's nothing hostile or anything that's going to cause me any concern?
I mean, you're in the sea. There's loads of hostile stuff, but yeah, go on, roll me a perception.
That's a 25.
You see everything. You see everything from eels to sharks to that giant crab that we pointed out that was up there. The giant crab is about 200 feet away at the minute, but when you look at the giant crab, you can see that it's a good 30 feet across. Just sheer size of this creature. You see various things that might look like they want to eat you.
What would be the closest thing to me, range-wise, that would potentially be hostile?
Or let's go a shark at about 90 foot.
Okay, then I will head down, but try and maintain that 90 foot.
Okay. So you swim down, roll me a constitution, just a constitution. Yes.
That is 6.
Awesome. What's your add-on? What's your
So I rolled a 4, but plus 2 modifier.
Okay, so you're okay, cool. So 6. Okay, that's fine. My brain basically went, you can't remember how to do it, and it can't. So you got 2 minutes, but as you sort of kick down, you only drop about sort of like 6 to 10 feet, and you sort of gaze down, and you can see that this huge bone structure must have belonged. I mean, it's still about 30 feet below your feet, but this huge bone structure must have belonged to some huge, like Leviathan type creature. Massive in size, massive in everything. Roll me an investigation from that distance.
That's a 22.
Nice. So at that distance, as you look down, you see and spot deep underneath the ribcage. You can see that there is a crevasse. It is deep and it is dark.
Can I see into it?
It's deep and it's dark. It's your 300-foot vision can see into it, but all you see at the bottom is more darkness. What have you got? You got 300 foot.
300 foot, yeah.
Okay, cool. Because that actually opens up to something else. So as you're sort of looking down and you're looking at this rib cage, and you can see that there's this deep dark underwater crevice. Crevasse? What the hell's a crevasse? Sounds like something you wear around your neck. Crevice in the water, just disappearing off into the darkness. But you sort of, as you sort of look up and you look across to where that shark was, looking slightly further than that, you can see the mast of the sunken ship that went down just 9 days ago. Yeah.
I will head back up and out the water.
Okay.
And then I will climb the makeshift rope
with help from Dudley pulling, it's a little bit easier.
Thank you.
Than the way down. But you get up there, wringing wet, stinking of seaweed and sand in places that you didn't know you had places.
Right. Well, the good news is it is just ribs and bones. The bad news is I found that sunken ship that went down 9 days ago. But it's down a large crevasse.
Mm.
Does anyone know how to breathe underwater?
855 can.
Mm.
This is true. But if you think I'm going down there on my own, you have smoked something. Do I look like an idiot? I am a champion.
And champions go first. Well done. Well done, photocopier. Well done. Well volunteered.
I feel sorry for him because he's still got bent metal.
You very much.
Mm.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, go for a swim. Oh, yeah. Eaten by that freaking shark. He continuing to walk. I mean, Rogu said that he was going to continue to walk while you went down. So Rogu, you come running back with excitement. Because about 40 foot along the cliff, the pathway ends and leads into a cave in the side of the cliff.
Ooh, I found this cave, folks. And then Screech squawks in agreement. Oh.
I'm not sure if you can hear that over the mic because my mic.
I can.
It was there.
I can hear it. But...
my mic cuts off most of my freaking impressions and stuff. Well, I don't bother doing it much anymore. But yeah, as you get round and you all step and look at this cave entrance. As you look inside, you can see that the walls of the cave are lined with bones, almost as if the rib cages have been built into the walls.
So that's what they mean by Village of Bones.
So I got wet for nothing.
That's what he takes out of it. You have to fuck off.
At least we know the ship's still there, so we can do a treasure hunt when we're bored.
Yes, booty.
Well, we're here at the cave. Let's go in.
Yep.
Fair enough. You start walking through now. This, although the bones are fairly old and clean of any meat, muscle, cartilage, etc. You start walking down there, but it's lit, it's bright, it's actually it's a well lit area. And as you sort of look at what's creating the light, there are skulls mounted on the side of the cave, and as their mouths are open and their eyes, there is a light shining through them.
Candle or magical light?
Magical light.
So potential necromancer.
The skulls themselves. Roll me a nature check.
Cool.
As you were the one that looked for magical or candle.
12.
Fair enough. You're not that dim. The skull that you're looking at, where you sort of go, oh, it's pretty. is an orc skull. Try that again because I cut out. Is an orc skull.
Dad, is that you? Oh, great. So they're scavengers.
And as you look across, you also see dragonkin skulls, human skulls, dwarf skulls.
So either cannibals or scavengers.
Or necrophiliacs, like you mentioned.
I just gripped the bone. This is the bone mace just in case. Is it mace or great mace?
We did it a D8 single hand, D10 double hand, didn't we?
Cool.
I think so we did. And as you walk, as you walk in, it goes quite deep. Like you're sort of stepping in. Sort of Taco looks off into the distance, although it's lit, so you can all sort of see. Like there's easily 100 foot of this walkway in front of you, all lined with rib cages, and the wall sort of every 10 foot has got one of these skull lanterns. And as you sort of walk down, all the skulls are sort of varying in size, varying in species.
Is there any other obvious senses like ambient noise or strange smells?
Well, if that's what you're looking for, roll me a perception.
Two.
Yeah, not a clue.
Oh.
Yeah, a strong. Well, yeah, there's a strong breeze. Just send your scales backwards.
Does Screech seem disturbed at all?
Give me an animal handling check a second.
Okay. -1. 3.
Awesome. When that wind picks up and sort of takes Screech's wings, as Screech leaves your shoulder, he turns and heads for the exit.
No. Can I run after Screech?
I mean, you can. He's quicker than you.
I'll try and convince him to come back by shouting at him.
Continues to go outside.
I'll follow him until I can't anymore. Like if he goes beyond the cliff face, obviously I won't dive after him.
Okay, cool. Let's roll the dice. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, he's gone. He sort of, as soon as he clears the doorway, goes straight up.
Oh, okay.
Understandable. It's new experience for him.
Bert wouldn't have done this, or Brett.
Brett wouldn't be able to get down here.
True.
I bet you guys would have tried though with the freaking wagon.
Yes.
Might as well. Depends on the driver.
Okay, I'll go back in and join everyone else. He'll meet us back at the house.
Yeah, I think he knows the way back.
So yes, it's I take it. Rogu walks back in, little out of breath, and he just goes, "Fuck it."
Yep, inward.
So I'll take the charge, take the lead, and then
Yeah, I'll draw my long bow and have it ready.
Yeah. So I'm ready. Lord Taco's ready. Rogu's out of breath. Sounds like a plan.
I am a champion.
Ah, yes, I forgot.
You
I forgot about.
you keep walking in, and sort of like the further in you get, there is a harsh sort of like damp smell, but the smell of salt is really potent. Are you guys going to just keep? If you just want to keep walking in, I'll just keep describing.
How badly strong?
Oh, like
irritable strong?
Are we talking like smelling salt strong?
I mean, I'm talking like you've been in the seat for 3 hours, and when you get out, it's what you smell like.
So it's just Lord Taco because he's done, and that's what the salt's coming
from. I mean, yeah, Lord Taco just smells like damp salt.
Yeah.
Do the walls look quite saline and moist, or is the smell coming from
the walls themselves? The walls themselves are quite dry. I mean, it's you're underground, so there's going to be a damp sort of mold to them, but they're not wet.
Okay.
Are there any tracks on the floor?
Clean as a whistle. It's solid rock.
Am I able to perceive where like the smell of the salt is coming from? Like, is it more strong in one direction than in another?
It's being pulled. It's being pushed at you by the breeze.
Right. Okay.
Coming from inside.
I guess keep going forward.
Fair enough. I mean,
being on guard.
You step out, and as you step out, you step out of this cave, and the area sort of opens up. And this is where describing something is going to be quite interesting. You look into this huge, open, cavernous area, so like huge stalactites, stalagmites, and various rocks, sort of protruding from the walls and ceilings. And as you look down, the sea itself is rushing through the bottom of this cavern, which is where the smell of the salt is coming from. The pathway that you are on leads around the outside of this cave, the outside of this cavernous area.
Okay. Right. Do I see it just in time, or is it like, oh?
I mean, it's sort of like the same width as the one that was outside, so he's sort of 5 foot wide. So it would have been you would have stepped out and gone, holy fuck. Huge, massive open area, just rocks protruding from every which way. There are various breaks and cracks and caves leading off in other directions. But all roll me a d20, highest wins.
10.
16.
7.
Nice. So as you all sort of step out and you make your way, and you're standing on the edge of this ledge, looking into this huge cavern, you're all sort of looking across in wonder and staring at the ceiling. Rogu, you look down into the waterous area in the center of the cavern, and below you, not massively below you, because you're only sort of 60, 70 feet above sea level, but you see in the distance, deep in this cavern, a large ship. And that's where we're going to leave it for this week. The cameras. And another week, D&D Misfit Adventures comes to an end. There we go. And if you made it all the way to the end and saw my lovely face going, mwah! Until next time, take care.